Welcome to this exploration of a selection of rare works from our Spiritan Library, our incunabula and post-incunabula. The term incunabulum comes from the Latin incunabula, the swaddling clothes of the cradle, or, through extension, childhood. It refers to a time when printing was still in its infancy.
Incunabula are books printed before 1501. In the 5 decades following Gutenberg's invention of the movable metal-type press, a true revolution in the history of dissemination of knowledge. For the post-incunabula, they refer to works printed between 1501 and circa 1550, or even later, say up to about 1580. The second phase marks the transition between the beginning of printing and its more industrialized phase.
Let us now focus on some of these treasures, religious books for the most part, but also a few secular collections that bear witness to the intellectual and artistic diversity of the period.
And let's discover the visual and textural elements that make these works so rare.
In the late 15th and early 16th centuries, roughly 2/3 of all printed books were in Latin, intended for clerics, jurists, doctors, and academics.
The remaining 1/3 were in the vernacular, aimed at educated laymen, burghers, and noblemen. They were also religious texts, of course, but there was also a wealth of secular literature, tales and narratives, chronicles, scientific, legal treatises, philosophies, and the antique theater dramas.
Throughout the pages, the quest for beauty demands great precision, clean margins, decorated lettering, sometimes highlighted in red, blue, green, violet, yellow, even gold, or a mixture of all these colors.
These artistic touches are not just decorative, they also carry symbolic value. Engravings and lettering enhance the reading experience. Engravings pressed from wooden plates show religious scenes, portraits, or images related to the text. Elegant red or blue initials open the chapters. They reveal the meticulousness of the craftsman. But when time or money ran out, they were just left blank, just an empty frame leaving the page unfinished. These details tell the story of the refined art of printing in the 15th century.
Another striking feature of the incunabula in our collection is the handwritten annotations. At a time when paper was scarce and expensive, it was common practice to use the blank pages at the beginning and end of a work, as well as the margins, to record notes and comments.
These annotations, the marginalia, offer us a valuable insight into the intellectual practices and preoccupations of the time. Sometimes simple corrections, sometimes genuine comments. They add a living dimension to the book. Each copy becomes a unique with its own history, its own life, its own circulation.
From the earliest days of manuscripts, copyists ended their works with a colophon, a word derived from the Greek, meaning summit or crowning glory.
Placed at the end of the text, this statement provides essential information about the work: the name of the printer, the place of printing, and the date of publication.
All these elements anchor us in the history of the book and in its time.
Witness to the past. Our incunabula and post-incunabula are much more than mere books. They are fragments of history, art, and knowledge.
The beauty of the engravings, the lettering, the colors, and those little handwritten notes that make them unique. Each page tells a story and helps us better understand how thought and print evolved.
Thank you for your interest, and we hope to see you in the Lucien Deiss Spiritan Library in Chevilly-Larue before long. Early printed works at Chevilly-Larue draw your attention to the incunabula and post-incunabula in the Spiritan Library of the Seminary of the Missions at Chevilly-Larue.